Gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to my page. Today, I want to talk about how we can be accountable about our actions around our friends. This conversation also cut across people that are involved in romantic relationships, either they're married or not, or we're talking about friends. This part of friendship is important because it's one of the things that glue our relationship with people and make it last longer. I want to ask you if you're accountable about your actions around your friends, and what are you doing about it? Do you just acknowledge your actions alone and not do anything about it? If your friend says you ought him or her, then you ought him. There's no question. So if I tell you that, oh, what you did yesterday pained me a lot, and you or the other end are like, oh, what are you saying? Yeah, you have come again. You are being manipulative, or you're trying to evade the question or the conversation. I'm not sure it's something that is good enough. So if I tell you that, oh, what you did yesterday was bad, I feel hurt. Number one, don't question it, because you're not at the receiving end of that hurt. So your friend has already told you that he feels bad about this thing. What you owe your friend is, number one, you acknowledge that yes, what you did is bad, but you also have to talk about it. You also have to explain. You owe that person an explanation, even if it is your partner, if it's your spouse, if your friend, if your co-worker, even if it's your church member. All these things happen daily, and I feel that if we talk about this long enough, people are going to normalize it. If you tell me that I hurt you with what I did and I don't do anything about it, it means that I don't really value our friendship. It means I don't really value our relationship, because you have made yourself clear, you have expressed yourself that, okay, this is not something good, and then how can we make it right? Well, you may not really say anything or do anything if you don't value the relationship any longer, but come on, we are adults, right? So I think if we don't value the relationship again, it is also important to have an honest conversation about this and move along. Also, right. How often do you introspect? Do you really sit down and think about what your partner has told you before? Do you ruminate about it? Do you think that you need to do something about it? I think one aspect that we are missing is not engaging the other person at the receiving end. It's not just enough to acknowledge that, oh, okay, what I told you yesterday about you is right. But it is very, very important to have that conversation again and tell me that, oh, what you said yesterday, I thought about it and it's actually true. I think I need to work on it. Do you know how that makes me feel? It makes me feel like we are in this friendship together, we're in this relationship together. It makes me feel valued. It also makes me feel heard, that I don't just say anything, but you are working on it. The reason why communication is a two-way street is that there is no communication without a feedback. So if you tell somebody and you walk up to your friend or your partner and say, dear, what you said yesterday is actually true. I'll work on it. That makes sense. The person you are telling will feel happy, will feel relieved, will feel like, okay, I'm still important to this relationship. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. When frictions arise, let's choose to communicate, listen, and give feedback with empathy and understanding. See you in my next video.